Welcome back, everyone. Damn, that's like five different. That's like five different accents in like 4 words. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're gonna check out Super 7 Ultimates Wave number 3. Let's jump right in. Let's start out with the. Well, first of all, I don't have the packaging for everybody today because I've been checking these things out for a few days already. So we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna start out with the Cobra Trooper and immediate impressions with each of the figures as I took them out of the package. I don't have Scarlet. Was that I was really impressed with the amount of paint on all of the figures. So looking at our Cobra Trooper here, you're going to notice I have the pink flesh tone as described by Super 7, and then I have the tan flesh tone. And I just did that to illustrate the 2 different flesh tones. We also have the portrait and neck from the tan flesh tone Trooper. And then, of course, you got the pink flesh tone. The mask is not removable, neither is the helmet. And the head pops right off, super easy, saw that? And you've got your standard articulation. I liken the articulation on the Ultimates figures to that of your NECA figures or your McFarlane figures, except in the case of the comparison with McFarlane, you got slightly better articulation with Ultimates because you're going to get your swivel in the boot, and in some cases you'll get swivel in the knee also. In this case, no, because he has the long hinge here in the back. So just a word on that. But if you want to see, you'll get your 90 there under the arms. You'll get pretty much a close to your split. You'll get a great kick forward, not much back because of the sculpting there. And you've got your 90 at the knee. Look at that articulation with the leg, with the toe. Bring it forward. So really good articulation. You will get your kneeling hero pose with these figures. You've got your waist swivel. Careful not to break your, what are these called? Suspenders? I forgot what they were called. The ab crunch is really minimal. You know, you go more backward than you do forward. And you've got the full swivel up there. You've got your bicep swivel. The hands or the arms are going to give you more than 90. They're going to give you a little more than 90. So that's pretty cool. You see the hinge here. So these are vertical hinges. That would be helpful for the gun, not so much the briefcase. Show you on the other side. You know, so you're going to get more range there, and that gives you an opportunity when you're holding those rifles to get some dynamic stances. You know, you could imagine it there if he wasn't holding his briefcase. You know, so work with me on the imagination tip. Nice sharp Cobra logo, thick paint on the hands, thick paint on the neck. Again, the mask doesn't come off. His briefcase doesn't come with the sticker on it. I put that on. That's from the his tank. I think it looks cool. Other side, both sides would be bare. Otherwise, open it up. And you've got a detonating device. How cool is that? Or maybe that's the bomb itself. Yeah, that's the bomb itself. Very, very nice, man. I thought that was cool. Close up. I like the briefcases in 112, you know? It's as if they were going somewhere. Put that there. What else does he have? He's got this really cool, like, electric whip. And this thing is super soft. Look at that. You can straighten it out. A long-range rifle. Nice metallic paint job. He's got a semi-automatic blaster. And he has the pistol. So pretty cool. Shout out to @RoadPigJohn, incidentally, also, while we're here. Looking forward to his next interview with Brian Flynn, so I can hear about the tragedy of the Cobra mothership. Still crying about that one. And now, officially, we'll look at Doc. I just like what they're doing here with this cartoon look. You know, and I think they're doing a good job with it. The colors. Up here on the helmet has some move to it, but I don't think it comes off. I've tried to take it off. Oh, wait a minute, is it gonna come off? I don't want it to break. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna come off. I don't want to break it. Let somebody else try. On the shades, pretty dope. Nice, rich flesh tone. Pretty cool. He's got this little pouch here. This pouch has to rest across this side because there are no little pockets along the belt there, as you can see here. So it has to rest this way. And my one gripe with this figure is that you see how it rests there? It covers his holster. It's kind of, I feel like either way, it's still kind of like in the way and obstructs getting to his gun. So that's kind of like the only thing I would say about the design on this particular figure. But otherwise, I think he looks great. Red cross there. He comes with the white gloves. And let's pop those on because I bet he looks dope. Yep, he looks dope. He looks dope with that. That is nice, man. Super nice touch. You know, he could be reaching in here in his bag. But I believe that this is also for one of his items, this particular hand. Could be to carry his briefcase or his medical case. Yep, that's what it is. So, man, he's just loaded up on this side, man. He's carrying everything on this side. Like, dude, you know, he's like that kid that carries all the grocery bags in a strong hand. Very, very nice, man. He has a great look to him. Super dope figure. Super dope figure. Glad I got him. Looking forward to him in the classified line. Also, let's take a look inside of his medical brief or whatever this is called. Maybe it's like a first aid kit. Maybe it's that simple. Both sides have the red cross. Really nice. It's painted and embossed, you know, so really dope. Inside, you have your first aid materials there. Pretty cool. He comes with a rifle, pretty standard rifle on the Joe side. He comes with this thing. At least I think this is his. Again, I don't have the packaging, so I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this is Doc's. And I don't know what the hell this thing is. This thing comes out. You can insert it much, much further. You know, this looks like a scope, but there's no way to look on the other side. So I don't know if you look in this side. I don't really know what this is. Doc also comes with a comic named Comics. I thought it might have had like a little scene in here, but it doesn't look like it to me. He comes with 2 extra portraits, and this is why I think the helmet doesn't come off, because they give you the 2 unhelmeted portraits. So we've got a more relaxed portrait, chilling out, great look, looks like Doc to me, really nice. Got the receding hairline there, but otherwise he's doing good. I'm bald. Next up, he also has a screaming, yelling portrait. Like, just take the oxygen, man. I'm trying to save your life. I think they look great. The paint looks great. You know, so dope to see paint in effect. And look at how many different just paint apps just on this one face, you know? You know, that's really awesome. Last but not least, man, this figure, immediate impression with this figure is that just the paints all over is just well applied. There really doesn't seem to be any shading on it. And that's the only thing that kind of could have put it like way over the top in terms of awesomeness. But as is, it looks so great. Look at that profile in the front. Curvature of the muscles. It looks absolutely awesome. I have the dagger up here, which is pretty crazy, I know. But Super7 did make space on the belt for it here. And I thought that was awesome in terms of attention to detail. But in terms of practicality, it doesn't work, you know? No matter which way you turn the blade, it doesn't work. So that's just one of those childhood things that, in terms of practicality and bringing life to all the accessories that were actually designed on the figures, sometimes it just doesn't work. because having a long ass dagger like this, even inside of your pants, is just gonna be crazy. At least definitely up here in the front. So, but they have it. It looks dope, and I put it there. You know, actually I put it up here a little higher, so you still got the Cobra logo there. But I wanted to show it to you because they did add it. I have added his additional extra right forearm with his tattoo exposed there, and that's pretty awesome. This is an absolutely brilliantly done Ultimates figure. He has boot swivel here also. You've got your toe down, your toe up, which is really, really well done. Super cool, man. This is my favorite in the wave, no question about it. I think this is my favorite G.I. Joe Ultimate that has been released so far. So dope. Look at that face. I'm not sure what color that is of those eyes. They're brilliantly painted. I don't even know how many paint apps that is inside the eye. They're very dope. You've got your 3 arrows. There's little slots in there that the arrows fit snugly into, so they don't fall out. Neither will the swords. You've got the shorter sword, the shorter, I think that's a katana, I'm not sure. And then you've got the longer one. And this guy's a winner, man. Just show you how much cooler he looks. And just like that, you'll nail your hero pose. Look at the articulation in that rear ankle. It looks super dope. He's pulling on his katana, or rather pulling it out. Very, very cool, man. Comes with the additional portrait. You know, I don't know what this is from. He's obviously, well, I don't know, obviously. This looks like a rebreather, and he looks like he's swimming, you know? I don't, oh, yeah, now I remember when he had to get Excalibur, right? Right? Is that what it was? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I don't remember. But this is definitely from swimming, and I feel like that kind of makes sense right here. He comes with his bow, and it has a elastic band. He comes with a long range rifle. Let me put it like this. And a super cool metal chain, man. That thing is super cool, bro. So heck yeah, very dope. For today's little bit of a comparison, I'll bring out the G.I. Joe Classified Storm Shadow. This is not the retro carded version, in case you're wondering. And you can see that, you know, our G.I. Joe Ultimates are much bigger. But you can also see that Storm Shadow looks like he doesn't have on white here. That almost looks like a cream now compared to the really bleached white that you would have seen on the cartoon, right? For Storm Shadow. That's why I love the way these Joes look so much. And for the sake of bringing out just another G.I. Joe soldier, I'll bring up, oh wait, is that my selfie from Hasbro? Oh, it is. I just wanted to bring that out just because those Hasbro selfies are pretty dope. And even here, this is the Stalker body. You know, you can see that the Ultimates are pretty a bit larger. Storm Shadow is a bit smaller than Stalker would be, or in this case, Happy Pursuits. And here in the back, I have my Super 7 Ultimates TMNT party wagon. I gave it a paint job, pulled off the pizza hubcaps, and it is now a G.I. Joe APC vehicle for me. So we've got Destro sitting up here in the front, and he's hanging out. Inside of the cabin, we have a BAT. I left the interior colors the same, but I wanted to give the exterior that olive military green look. Whoa! Destro fell out. That's how much he likes my paint job. And inside, the BAT was keeping prisoner. We're going to go this way. And we've got Destro and Cobra Commander in the front. And the BAT was keeping Snake Eyes prisoner in there. We'll go for a look over at the top. Boom. And he sits in there comfortably. If I were to close the top, tons of headroom. So yeah, I kept the interior the same. And I converted it into my G.I. Joe transport because, I mean, Cobra's driving it right now. Just for the sake of this video, I wanted to do the comparison a little bit. But this is definitely my G.I. Joe APC. And you'll see that The BAT fits and the door opens and closes no problem with a soldier sitting there. And he just looks absolutely wonderful, man. That is a dope Storm Shadow, bro. Army builder, outstanding. First doc we have in the 1/12 scale in hand. He's super dope. There goes that. And I'm going to end the video there. As always, everybody, it's so much fun taking out time, man. It really is, to enjoy the experience of collecting toys as an adult. And I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody. Thank goodness it's playtime.